let's step back here for a second. This process will take that balloon transcription, calculation, and validation time and reduce it greatly. For 100-character drawing, it takes 6 hours on average to do a first article inspection report with the ballooning, calculation, typing in all this information, and making sure it's right, double checking it. If you can use this and reduce the amount of time it takes to create these forms, you're going to be able to reduce the bottleneck that you might have in your quality department for running these types of reports and get more parts out the door quicker. So we see between a 50 and 90% time savings when customers start implementing this software. Not only is it faster, it's more accurate because you're not making a mistake in hand transcribing. And the calculation of the tolerances is automatic. Now, you can do this on a PDF file, like I've shown you. You can also do it in 3D CAD or 2D drawings of a 3D CAD file, like in SOLIDWORKS. So let me go ahead and open up a process sheet drawing of that same print. I'll go ahead and open it up. I'll just take that drawing. And because it's in my PDM system, I'm going to check it out. I've already ballooned this one. Well, I'll delete all the balloons and start over. I'll just turn on the application. Gives us an interface inside of SOLIDWORKS 3D software. And I'm just going to remove all these balloons. So I have a multi-page drawing here that's showing the process for making that turned part. So there are all my pages. Okay. Each process, each machine that I'm using to produce this part. Here's my stock operation, step 1. And I'm going to create a new inspection project. I'll create one from scratch. And it picks up automatically on the custom properties that are built into the SOLIDWORKS file. So it knew what the part name and part number was because those were in the custom properties in my PDM system. It was all right there. Then I can give it, some more basic information. What the lot size is that I'm working with, level of sampling. If I'm on normal, reduced, or tightened inspection, or what my acceptable quality level is here. So I can just pick that from a list. Hit the next button, tell it to pick up on all dimensions, geometric tolerances, welds, and telling it what my unless otherwise specified value should be if it has just a round number without a tolerance picked up on it. So I'll say OK. And it's already looked at every dimension on this print now and identified them in this list, so I can pick on them and get more information about it right here in the Property Manager. And I hit the Balloon Document button, say OK. And it has put all the balloons on for us for every page. Of course, you can move these around a little bit. They tie to the dimension, so if you want to move them around independently, you just hold the control, well, not the control B key, but the, do that. The shift key will actually let you move it independent because it's grouping it by default. And there you are. Once you have the balloons, a prudent thing to do would be to save this as a PDF or an e-drawing, and then publish the Excel file to the template of your choice. I'll go to a process performance sheet in this case. You have as many templates as you want. Mustn't have that one. I'll pick a different one. AS9102. Actually, I really want to use this process performance sheet. And let me just say OK. And there's our process performance sheet. And it's even sorted on process, right? So remember we had a multi-sheet drawing. I mapped process to the drawing sheet type. And I can even filter on just, the drill and tap holes operation, so I can look at my characteristics that are related to it. It's even broken this up. There were 3 instances of holes back on the SOLIDWORKS drawing on that particular drill and tap holes operation. See, 3x for that drilled and tapped hole. So it knew to create extra fields here for us on the form. Now here's part 1, 0.091, 0.090, 0.089. And it's calculating our standard deviation, mean, p-PAC, all the statistical process control numbers that you're looking for are baked into this spreadsheet that we provide out of the box of the software, and you can take the ball and run with it from there, create charts and graphs, all sorts of great fun stuff. So you can see trends in the quality and manufacture of your product. So it really doesn't get easier than that when you actually have the native 3D CAD information with the drawing file. It's even faster. So most people have a mix of the 2 different applications. Let me just run a poll right here for what types of documents or file formats that you would use if you were creating first article inspection reports. So this would be helpful. A lot of people will actually have a mix of the different types of files. So they'll be importing files from people. They'll also be working with older legacy drawings. Some people even have AutoCAD files that they're bringing in.